Alright, we back once again with another video on Tickeron. Tickeron. It's becoming one of my favorite tools. The more I use it, the more I learn about it, the cooler it becomes. But today we're just going to do something basic. It's going to be just how to do a simple screener with Tickeron. And if you guys have never tried it, you go try it. I think you get to use it for free, and then there's just a few features that are limited to subscribers. If you do want to subscribe to it, make sure you use the link. As everybody says, link in the description. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody's watched YouTube. You know the deal. You guys probably don't really understand the impact of you subscribing to the channel, what kind of impact it has for me. But if you did, then you would definitely hit that button. Back to the screener. I basically just a quick little dirty screener that I like to do is like the last week. You can kind of just see what's performed well and bad over the last week. Now, what's fascinating is a couple weeks ago I was all up in these energy minerals, and just because I think, you know, over the longer term they're what's outperforming. But yeah, wow, this last week they got massacred. Let's just get rid of that. Real estate coming down this last week. Bio going up. I'm starting to see healthcare and biotech starting to kind of turn up, so this kind of supports that idea. So I decided the only thing green out of all the different industries was biotech. So next thing we want to see is you know, what type of tools can we use here to filter out the 322 biotech stocks that come through here. And first thing I like to do is this insider trading. Now this is just the 1 week insider trading. Now if there's an indicator that's out there that has any predictive value, I imagine that insider trading has pretty decent, maybe not immediate, but has pretty decent value for predicting you know, a stock. So I always like to organize whatever screen or filter that I have. I just want to see if there has been any insider buying or selling, really. I mean, we can also organize this by selling. Hey, maybe there's a huge short opportunity here. Look at that. So would you rather be a long biotech with that type of buying? Only 3 stocks, maybe not even a total of $1 million, versus you know, you have one stock here, Moderna, which has just in the last week $1 million, so the highest out of all the biotechs being sold. I mean, you just look at it, you know, it says buy here on the buy and sell. It's an aggregated bank of all technical indicators and AI ratings and stuff like that. But you can see the AI predictions for the next week and month. So that's interesting, seeing that the AI is super bearish. Technical wise is a TA score that's on here, so it's just combining a bunch of technicals and kind of giving it just assigning a score. It's just a scoring system, giving that, you know, basically 4 sells to 1, a fundamental score 2 to 1. Drawdown over the week, it's been down. It was up just a tad, but that's the drawdown in a week that you could expect to see. So I would love to see another 14% knockoff of Moderna. So this is definitely going to go on the watch list. As a matter of fact, anything over $1 million, I'm throwing on the watch list. I don't know anything about Harmony, but I'm all about shorting the snot out of it if I can, because I love a bear market, because I'm kind of, I guess I'm sort of a pessimist at heart. So anyways, that's the initial spot there. We can also filter it out by other things as well if you wanted to. There's buy and sell ratings here. There's the fundamental score. So a lot of cool things to play with. There's your technical scores. If you really wanted to get down into something like very specific, you wanted something extremely bullish, like let's just see here. Let's go ahead and we'll just have everything selected. We'll come in here and let's just, is there anything out there right now that has, let's just leave all that there. Anything out there that has everything bullish? Okay, 3 stocks that are bullish right now. In the whole of the stock universe, there were 3. So that's interesting to know too. Hey, if I go full bullish here, is there really even any tickers to be long right now? So there you go. There's your. Let's go to strong sell. Let's go to the opposite. There's your stocks to buy, 3. And let's see what they say here for sells. I imagine there's quite a few more of these. So this is a quick and dirty way to get a read on the market as well, just to see, like, man, wow, 3 stocks to buy on a full buy setup, and 679 to sell. So now we can start getting an idea of, hey, let's start finding some stuff to short, right? What are they? They're buying Rocket on the inside. That's kind of interesting. So here's the sell for strong sells, CRM. I've seen a lot of this type of selling going on with like Workday. There's a lot of bearish flow there. So CRM, a sell, strong sell. So that's interesting. Another thing I like to do is I like to pull up the stocks, just the summary page, see what the AI advisor basically is saying. So we're combining AI technicals, fundamentals, insider buying and selling, combining them all to kind of get an idea of what's going to happen here with this stock, or if we can get a good bet as far as where it could go. Anyways, enters a downtrend just based off of one indicator, but the Arun indicator, basically this will have a nice little stat here. So 75 out of 95 cases, the stock moves lower. So there's a good 79% chance that it moves lower. I like those odds. I like those odds a lot. We got a strong sell. Number of indicators pointing down are 6. Number of indicators pointing up is 3. So pretty good odds. You got a smaller number of indicators pointing up, even though the odds are better. You're outweighed by the number of indicators pointing down. Valuation wise, I mean, wow, 100 is the worst. We got 74 and an 89. So we can. I like this part here where it summarizes all the different technicals that people use. The reason I like this so much, I'm really not a fan of technical analysis that much, using Arun indicators, MACDs. The only reason I like using Tickeron's version of it is because there's stats attached to it. There's back testing in 26 of 46 cases, and then you got the odds. So that's where I think the technicals can be useful. There's a lot of value add there because there's the back testing already built into that particular ticker. So you don't have to do all that yourself. I don't have to go through and count all the different times that has happened. One way that I think Tickeron could upgrade the analysis is starting to use, if they could start getting into the gamma exposure type of stuff, or maybe even like volume profile type of indicators, finding setups within those types of analysis. I think that would greatly enhance the predictive powers of what they could do with their bots. So anyways, that's a quick and dirty video on how you could come up with some decent ideas of what the market's about to do and then where to go next. So here's where I'm going to be creating my short watch list here. I'm going to go through and go ahead and filter these 679 out of here, and let's see if we can find some better stocks to we can filter this down to maybe like a set of 30 that we can also drill down here. But I'm already liking just going, look, I already know CRM, that's a stock that I've traded before. I already know that I'm looking to short this thing just straight off the bat. So that's already at the top of the list. So anyways, if you like this video, want to see more of this, make sure to let me know in the comments. See ya. Peace.